Hi Megan, this is Dr. Wheeler. I'm just going to talk you through your corrections for writing assignment number 3. And the first correction, which is so easy, there's an extra space right here. You just need to get rid of the space. And let's see, have you ever seen or heard of Disney's It's actually Pixar's. Disney owns Pixar, but I will just get rid of that. Oh, I forgot to track my changes. I will get rid of the Disney and put, have you ever heard of Pixar's short clip? Get rid of the OF. And then partly cloudy, that needs to be in italics because it is a title. And you wouldn't just say a small video, you would say it is a, and what it is, it's a short video. It's not a small, it's a short video clip. Of pink clouds and one gray cloud. There needs to be a space here. Making cats, dogs, and babies and sending them down to earth. I would put a period. Maybe nobody's ever seen the movie Dumbo, so you need to get rid of that. Have you ever seen or heard of Pixar's short clip, Partly Cloudy? It is a short video clip of pink clouds and one gray cloud. And I would put who make let's see, we got to remember that rule. If it's pink clouds and one gray cloud, if it's, I think you use the subject closest to the verb, which is make. If it's one gray cloud, then we would use the word makes. It is a short video clip of pink clouds and one gray cloud who make cats, dogs, and babies and send them down to earth. This needs to be an uppercase I right here. Never use a lowercase, and I'm going to put throughout paper. You should know this already. Because I see it here at I'd Wanna Be, and I think I saw another one down through here somewhere. Just go through and make sure you check and you don't have any lowercase i's where they don't need to be. If I had to choose which cloud to be, I think solve this problem and put I. Not too many people say the word I'd anymore. I would, and wanna is not a word. I would want to be the gray cloud. The fact it is different and unique from the rest. This is a run-on sentence. Uh-oh. And I'll show you where. The fact it's different and unique from the rest. Period. It is a goofball and it is sweet. So you keep saying the fact. The fact what? The fact that it's different and unique from the rest. That whole thing needs to be reworded. You need to better clarify what you want to say. You need to say, first of all, I can't find your thesis statement in here. Remember, there are 3 reasons. You put a reason down here. The gray cloud is different from the others for a couple of reasons. For one, its color never changes. It's only gray. But he's smiling, not gloom, until it's sad or mad, while the pink clouds are always white and always smiling. Is this another reason why you want to be him? You need to come up with these 3 reasons. Evidently, you said you like the color, and you like the fact that he is an outcast and he acts goofy, and then you like the fact that he realized he's not just a cloud. You need to clarify all of this first. And I'm going to put right here, where is your thesis? Remember what we looked at yesterday. You asked the question first, and the question is, which cloud would you want to be? And then you answer the question, I would want to be the gray cloud. Well, okay, now I need 3 reasons. And the 3 reasons are his color, he is an outcast, and he's not just a cloud. Those are the 3 things. So then you've got to make a thesis statement out of it. If I could choose between the pink cloud and the gray cloud, I would choose the gray cloud because of his color, because he's an outcast in the group, and because he's not just a cloud. And then that way you use reason number 1 here, reason number 2 here, and then reason number 3 here. Now, one problem is I can't decipher. Right here, you've got this, and evidently you've got this under centered or something. It's not aligned left. This needs to be aligned left. This whole paragraph, align left and correct, because this needs to come, this needs to come up here where creating is. And what I need to get rid of this right here, because that was premature. This right here needs to be indented. This is your last paragraph. See, I grouped it in with the other one. Indent 5 spaces. I couldn't even tell where this one ended. And I'm going to come off my corrections and do this for you and just let you watch. That needs to be right there. So yours needs to look like mine does right now. And then you need to indent lastly 5 spaces. And you told me another reason, but up here you said for a couple of reasons. You need to put right here the first reason I would want to be the gray cloud is what? You've got to decide. Let's see, and the other is also better, creates more of the outdoor species. Now you've gone off on another something right here talking about sharks and eels. You talked about his color right here. So if his color's not important, but the fact that he makes different things, you think that's more important than the color, then I would put the first reason I would want to be the gray cloud is, he creates unique creatures. And then I would get rid of all this right here. And then I would say, I would say he is very different in the fact that he creates more of the outdoor species like sharks, eels, gators. Sharks, eels, and gators. This is a run-on sentence right here. There needs to be a period right here. And then this needs to start the next sentence. The pink clouds create, make sure the subject and verb agrees. Clouds creates, it should be clouds create. The indoor species such as babies, cats, and dogs. And I would add a little bit more to that sentence about what they create, or what the gray cloud creates. So maybe that needs to be your first reason. When you rewrite your thesis, it needs to say, if I had to choose between the pink cloud and the gray cloud, I would choose the gray cloud because he creates outdoor species, because he's the outcast of the group, and because he's not just a cloud. Another reason I would choose to be the gray cloud is he is basically the outcast of the group, period. He acts, you wouldn't say all goofy. He acts goofy creating its animals. I would say his animals. This really needs a lot of reworking. He always laughs at what he creates. Oh, these are a lot of this is a lot of rewording. Then he is kind to the bird that is his deliverer, taking his somewhat dangerous animals to earth. Reword all of that. Remember, people do not know, when you just start talking about the stork, they don't know what you're talking about. Lastly, I don't think the gray cloud realized that he was just a cloud. Remember, you're not talking about the gray cloud. Lastly, I would choose to be the gray cloud because, and I would give the third reason, and then restate your thesis down here. You need to get somebody to help you with this paper. It's kind of loosely written. It needs a whole lot of work. Get somebody to go through it, and what you need to do is tell me your 3 reasons. You never gave me your 3 reasons, and I can't find your thesis statement. I know that you look at this and go, oh my gosh, Miss Wheeler, what do I do? Just take it one step at a time. First of all, come up with your 3 reasons and use first reason, another reason, last reason. You've got to use those addition words. And then restate your thesis again down here. Resubmit this paper Sunday night, and I would have somebody look over it before I resubmitted it. Let me know if you have any questions.